Hey, welcome to the Zoom Chronicles. This is sort of a light distraction from all the craziness going on in our world. And so I thought we'd kind of keep community going by interviewing different students every week, kind of get a glimpse into how they're handling everything, and then play some different games, do a little show and tell. And so I am so delighted to have my first guest on the Zoom Chronicles, Warren Greene. Man, it's
Let's
good to
go.
see you. So tell me, Warren, this whole COVID-19 shutting down school, shutting down church, what's been the weirdest part of this whole, like your whole schedule shutting down?
And to be honest, though, it's crazy not knowing what day it is. Like you just wake up, every day's the same, just kind of like going through. And then I've also had like the opportunity to kind of work every day, so that's been really good. Hank and Jay have a little construction side business going, and so that's been really fun. But
Yeah,
and that's kind of just not knowing what day it is.
that is a weird deal to kind of have to really question, is it Thursday? Is it Saturday? Like what day is it?
Yeah.
So
And then
like
having all this extra time, you're like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
in light of that, like this wasn't really in the pre-show prep questions, but just out of curiosity, like is your school like sending you assignments, or what does that look like right now?
so far, they've just been sending some stuff through like Skyward, which is our like kind of grade book, and then through Google Classroom, so online.
Okay,
A lot of the main, and they kind of send you assignments, and you work on that all week. And so
gotcha. So
done like Tuesday, and I'm done for the whole week.
well, hey, there you go. So there's a little bit of school keeping going, but it's not taking up just massive amounts of time.
Hmm.
I got you.
Teachers have been really chill about it and everything, so it's been good.
Good. So like one of the byproducts of this whole, lockdown, if you will, is that a lot of families are spending a lot of time together. Like you said, there's a lot of hours, everybody's together. Like what has been something that you and your family have done that maybe you wouldn't have normally done at this time of year that you enjoyed?
Just kind of like random movies. We'll go stop in the living room and just watch a movie, or going out. We started to let the cows out in a different pasture, which is more open, so we're going to watch them.
I got you.
Really interesting. Seeing the cows just run free, I'm like, what is going on?
So cows are running free and movies at any time of day.
Any time of day.
Now you have like, you have your siblings, you've got one older sibling and then younger siblings that go all the way down to what, like 6 years old, 5, 6 years old.
Yeah.
How has that been for everybody? I mean, is it just kind of what y'all normally would do like in summer, or has it been different than even that?
Well, usually summer we got hay and then other like church activities, but so far it's just been like also having some schooling. It's like going back to homeschool almost, like back
Mm,
to the old way of just a normal day. And so Elena's like, I'm over here trying to do like a test or something. Elena's sitting on my shoulders, messing with my hair. I'm like, this is how it is. It's fun.
it, it is. So, like kind of like the seriousness of all this, like I'm just curious from a student perspective, what is like the most concerning thing about this whole thing to you? Like, what kind of raise the level of concern in your mind?
I'm just I guess how fast it spreads. I have like some older family members.
Mhm.
Paul that lives right down the road, and then my grandfather. But really it's also just praying that people won't misunderstand maybe God's intent for this virus. Is like people are saying, is he disciplining us?
Yeah,
It's not necessarily true. It's more like, what is he teaching us? And
Hmm.
so that's really been the perspective and just
Yeah. This is unprecedented. I mean, I don't know that any of us have ever experienced anything quite like this. And I think, one of the things for me is just the uncertainty of how long. How
yeah.
long is this going to go? I mean, are we 8 weeks, 12? I mean, they've canceled the Summer Olympics, which is going to be late July, and you're like, man, what are they thinking how long this is going to take? But
And this is always something you always read in like history books. It's never actually happened. And so
yeah,
it's real.
it is. Well, I appreciate you kind of sharing, but I'd like to kind of move away from sort of the heavy topic of COVID-19. This is meant to be sort of a distraction, but we couldn't start off without talking about it a little bit. So
That's understandable.
I'm very interested about this. This is something I'm going to see if I can't get going with each of the students every week, just something fun. So I've asked Warren to do a little show and tell. So this is sort of, he's going to show us something and tell us why he chose that. So we're going to go back to grade school, get a little insight into Warren. So Warren, what do you got for show and tell?
So this was kind of crazy. So I've always wanted just a crazy pair of shoes, just something completely wild. And so I was talking to my papa and I was looking around on this Nike app or whatever, and he for my birthday, I was like, come on, Papa, you got to. And he ended up buying me.
Oh yeah.
You've probably seen me wearing them a few times, but yeah, I mean, he threw them out and I was like, no way. I mean, my dad hates them. I mean, hates them. But I mean, it's a little smile of the day. I love bright colors, and so that just really fits mine.
They are bright, and they certainly make you stand out. The couple times I have seen them. So, like, I mean, for those that know about shoe game, give us what's the name of those shoes, and what are kind of your rules for where you will wear them and where you won't wear them.
So they're Russell Westbrook Why Not 2.0s. They just came out with the threes, which look really cool. I'm also considering might be getting those, but yeah. I kind of just wear them to school a few times. I've accidentally worn them in the rain, which is like a no shoe guy. You never do that, but I didn't look at the weather that day and it started pouring rain. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I only started wearing them like special occasions, really. Or like when I know I can take off my shoes because they make your feet sweat. Like it's bad. So I've done a good job kind of keeping them clean, but it's getting hard.
But so does Westbrook actually wear those to play ball, or is it just a style thing?
These are his all-star shoes. So like when he has an all-star game, he'll wear these. And he has a bunch of different styles that he wears in normal games.
I got you. Well, he certainly is a stylish and flashy guy, so I can see that. So, all right. So one thing I know about you, Warren, is that you're always on top of the latest memes or videos. So I asked you to find me a couple of memes that maybe you thought were funny during this time that gave you a laugh. And so I think go ahead and share the screen and show us I think you had two. And so show us your two memes and what it is about them that makes you laugh.
Yeah, we're going to try this, see if it pulls it up. It says it's looking share.
All right. Well,
here we go.
Yeah, he's pulling it off his phone. There he goes, man. Tech whiz right here.
There we go. Look at it go. Okay, so where is it there? Here's one that just completely, I'm like, wow, can you check that out? It's so true. And then this one, kind of like what we were talking about earlier, you never know what day it is.
Oh man, those are good. I had not seen those. I've seen some people talk about the kind of the joke behind the second one, where it's like that one, when my grandparents, went fought a war. If I can stay in my bed and save the world, then I'm in. That's really that's really funny to me. So,
and I've seen a bunch of ones, across the toilet paper and all that going around.
Yes,
there was one. So my papa's birthday party or whatever, we had a drive-by birthday party, and one family said that their neighbor's yard got wrapped.
Oh,
and how brave do you have to be? And they're like rich, That's probably the biggest flex of 2020.
Yes, no doubt. All right, very good. So, I appreciate you doing that. So you kind of alluded to it earlier, but since this is a student ministry, I don't know if it's a podcast or just show or whatever we're going to call it, but student ministry channel at least. What is one thing that maybe you have learned about God, or He's taught you about your in these first few weeks of dealing with how things have changed?
Definitely something I learned about God is like not taking church for granted. Is being humbled also really pay for the ministries that are missionaries that don't have church in small groups every week.
Wow.
And then really starting to seek the Lord for myself. Like that's always been a big thing, but I've always relied on also the extra information I get on Sundays.
Mm.
Now it's really on like me really setting time to the side and focusing on the Lord and not just really what I have to hear on the stage.
Yeah.
And so that's been really encouraging. I've also grown in my faith, just really trusting the Lord with my grandparents, especially with this virus going around. And so it's been really good.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you sharing that, and I hope that'll be an encouragement to the tens of people that will probably watch this. Hopefully more than that. But yeah, I do appreciate you sharing that. So, kind of keeping things moving along. Let's. So one thing I asked Warren to do is we were going to play a quick game of headbands. And so, do you want to go? Do you want to guess first, or do you want me to guess first?
I will guess first.
Okay. So what I'll do for the viewer at home is, Warren, if you will close your eyes, and obviously people watching this can tell if you're cheating, and I will hold up the object that Warren is going to try to guess. So are you ready?
Yeah, go.
All right. So as the premise of headbands, the audience now knows the object, so you can ask me yes or no questions. I'm going to give you 1 minute to see if you can guess correctly the object. So whenever you're ready, I'll start the clock.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Do it.
Okay, is it, do you use it in everyday life?
Yes.
Uh, do you wear it?
No.
uh, Shoot. I highly doubt it'd be alive because it would have made noise, which is kind of cheating, but not really. Uh, Dang.
Got about 30 seconds.
Shoot. I don't know. This is a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Can you eat it?
No.
Yeah, I'm totally blank.
You got 5 seconds trying to make
I'm
this.
falling apart.
Yes.
Is it a chapstick, wallet,
No,
hairband?
no. All right. I'm sorry. The
Dang.
correct answer was the old.
No way.
So definitely an everyday item, but
Yeah.
you pray you're not wearing it. So, all right.
If your house does, it's a flex.
That's right. Maybe a house could wear it. So, all right. I will close my eyes. Do you have your object?
I have my object.
All right. You tell me when I can open my eyes.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. I'm going to give myself the same amount of time. 1 minute. I'll start now. Is it plastic?
Yes.
Ooh. Is it a household everyday item?
No.
Okay. Is it does it make a noise?
No.
Is it larger than that globe behind you?
No.
Is it um, is it larger than a wallet?
No.
Oh man. Is it? I hope you didn't put your debit card up here. Somebody else.
I didn't get the three numbers on the back, but no kidding.
Gotcha. I got 15 seconds. Is it a? Is it a? No, it's not bigger than. That's bigger than a wallet. And it's plastic. Is it a toy?
No.
Is it something that would be normal for you to have on wearing or have on you?
Yes. Yes. Huh?
Is it a necklace?
No.
All right, that's my time. Like,
Oh.
what do you got?
chapstick.
Oh, you even said it as your guess a little while ago.
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't think of anything, dude. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh man. Hey, well, if you're watching this in the comments, uh, remember to be nice. Don't be a troll. But in the comments, if you can think of other games that I can play with different guests, please let me know. I appreciate you playing. Headbands is a lot harder.
Yeah, they're just household items. I didn't even think about that. Oh my.
Yeah, wow. All right, so we'll get out of here on this. What's one thing you would say to your fellow students to encourage them as we get ready to head out?
I would say like don't lock yourself in your room. Like enjoy time with family, try new things, go build something. I don't know, like go play outside. I mean, there's so much to do, and you just have to look.
I like that. That's good. Yeah. Uh, Netflix is okay, but don't spend
But
the whole time
yeah,
binging Netflix. I like that. All right. Well, thank you, Warren, for being the first guest on the Zoom Chronicles here on the Student Ministry channel. I hope that you'll help us get the word out. We'll post this, and it'll be on our YouTube channel. We'll also share it to Facebook. So if you're watching, please subscribe to the HHBC Students YouTube channel. It's brand new, trying to get this thing going. Like, share, make a comment, give us suggestions. If you'd like to be interviewed, let me know. I've got a couple lined up for the next couple of weeks, but anyways, I think it's gonna be exciting just to check in with everybody. Warren, is there any social media stuff you want people to follow you on, or you're like,
I mean, not really. My Snapchat's Green Warren 200, so
there you go.
E on the end. But
Sounds
thank you for
good.
having me, Todd. It does mean
Absolutely. All right. Well, we'll see you when we see you.
awesome. Peace out.